Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Bucky O'Hare for the Nintendo Entertainment System. We have now made it through the cells, got all our friends back together. We made it through the sewage chute, now we're at the second center of the Magma core. All we gotta do is blow this place up, and then we can escape. So without further ado, let's begin. And the first 3 acts is all this. I want to make my way to the right here. Make a bit of a leap up here, then go to the right. And we want to use Blinky. Stand just where the spikes end on the lower left there and rocket our way up here. Now, do I want to use... There we go. That's what I want to do. Apparently you gotta use Deadeye to get up there. Okay, so I have the right idea. I just need to get there safely without touching even the top of the spikes. If I can do at least that. What if I need to wait? No, that won't work either. Maybe I have to use Blinky? Beginning to wonder what it is I'm supposed to do here. But I made it through eventually. Okay, you are supposed to use Bucky after all, but you gotta charge it all the way up and just be really careful with the jump to the left. Speaking of which, go left here. I want to switch to... I believe I want to switch to... Okay. I want to stand right down here. Below where this wall is, to the left. Charge it up. Charge Deadeye Duck up, climb up the wall, and get up there before the spikes hit me. And I'm pretty sure I can just make this jump with Bucky. Like so. Just fully charge it up. This part is simple, jump up here. I think you want to use Bucky. Not Bucky, but Deadeye. Yep, you want to charge up and then you climb up climb up that wall. You want to let go of the fire button before the platform moves back to the right. Moves to the right here. We're good. Also, I love that screen up there. The one that has the Air Marshal saying, "Hate you! I hate you!" So now we got to avoid these. And see these arrows? Gravity. We're going to have to be careful here. Where's Deadeye? There's Deadeye. Ow. Oh, I misread the second one there. Those were both up. Want to read those arrows on those things carefully because you never know. You might make a mistake, and yeah, you got to time that charge jump carefully. I'm going to be dying a lot here, I will have you all know. Some of you may probably have seen my Tuesday and Friday tryout post. I got as far as past the cell. I never really did the sewage chute, so all this is kind of Greek to me. I will definitely take that hit. Go up. And then just go up enough so that when you come out of the gravity field... Ah! You can land on that platform. Gotta be careful there, though. I will take that life extension. I am happy with that. Don't necessarily need to jump there, but you can if you want. And now... Ow. Again, I will take that hit. Go up here just right. Hold right at the very end. You'll make it to the platform. Don't worry about the spikes. Want to stand kinda-ish right here. Drop down. Actually, I want to use... Yeah, I'm about to say I want to use Blinky there. Time the jump. There we go. This part should be dead simple. I want to make sure I grab the life extension here. Thankfully, there'll be quite a few. I can grab through here. And we'll deserve one up. Rather a well-earned one up or something of that nature. Not quite sure, but I want to make my way all the way left from here. I'm not grabbing that. Instead, I'm switching to Bucky. You want to watch out for these things. You can't destroy them. All you can do is just make a charge jump over them, like so. I will take those hits, as bad as they were. And we're just going to have to continue on our way. Don't worry about that one on the left. Shouldn't give you that much of trouble. There we go. Avoid that one up. I don't see myself grabbing it. And I'm going to switch to Blinky here. Thankfully, if you stay on the top, you don't get moved around very much. Which is alright. And I'm definitely going to grab those points. And then I'm going to go to the left here and charge up Blinky's red pack so I can get over there. You may feel like you're stuck. Almost thought about resetting the game on the practice run, and then I realized gotta use Deadeye to get up that wall. And now, these things. Thankfully, those kinds of platforms aren't too bad. Do I want to use the jetpack? Maybe not. I can just jump up there and then take the high path. That'll do it. Forgot I could do that. Use Deadeye, switch back to Blinky once his power meter is gone, and we can just go to the right here. Now we got 3 of these, actually 4 of these puzzles. I'm going to wait for this thing to make a full rotation again. One wrong move here, you're going down. And I want to go to the right here. There we go. That was the easy one. Ow. This one's kind of easy-ish. Still want to be careful. Nope. No! I wasn't fast enough. I had the right idea, though. Want to get rid of the toes always. Before you do anything else. Don't want to go to the right. Want to stay here. And then make your move to the right as soon as you're able to. Now we're going to take care of these toads again. As soon as we're able to get in, wait here, wait again. Make your way to the left, stand right here. Wait again. Go to the shooter here, stand here. Make a bit of a charge jump just before it turns again, then make your way to the right. That was weird. Thankfully, the third one was the hardest one. The fourth one is kind of like the first one. Don't let this one fool you. Ow. Simple. And now we got these things again. Remember the worms from the blue planet? Well, now they're back. Wait for the first one to make their move, then wait for the second one. As this happens, there will be these yellow droids that will give you a hard time. For no reason. Use your jetpack to get yourself to the end. We got another section of this. Again, be careful. Okay, well, first of all, be careful. Number 2, wait at that second worm. Durr. Don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry if I'm really giving the minimum amount of commentary here, but it's annoying me too. But you can tell I'm trying with this game. Use Bucky's jump to get up the second snake. You'll get another third section of this. This thing will seemingly go all the way to the beginning, but right there. It drops right next to you. Good things do come to those who wait. Make your way to the right. Be careful as you make your way up here. Now, we want to switch to Jenny here. This very corner here is the safest spot in the entire room. Because the missiles, hopefully the missiles, well, the lower missiles anyway, that laser that we just uncovered, that laser up there at the ceiling, those things will all mostly miss you if you stay right here. Just jump, don't jump like a lunatic and you should be good. Alright, we got that laser taken care of. Now you want to position... Ow. You want to position Jenny just right so that if you in the right spot, you can actually avoid all these lasers just by standing around. Okay. I got this going on. Ow. Once again, you want to be very careful as you do this. We got the second one taken care of. I think that's possibly the best possible spot. Shoot down that glass window in the center. Just keep firing lasers. Hopefully I will have enough health to do this. If not, I will probably have to do this all over again, but that's okay. And I made it. Good. That's the easy part of this video. The other stage, not so much. But at least we have 3 lives, we have max health. Let's see what we can do. Hurry up! Let's bust out of here, troops. This thing's about... There's no space between things and about, really. I just now noticed that. I'm dead serious. This thing's about to blow! We're out of here, Captain. And this is the final part. We've taken that path straight out through the mouth. We can do this. We're solid. There's the password. Good luck. Escape, Act 1. Now, this feels like one whole stage, but it is still separated into acts. And you want to be careful who you pick for your character. I actually consider going through most of this with Willie, because his laser will tear through everything. Definitely want to avoid the steam coming out of the floors and ceilings. You also want to make sure that these toads don't grab your ship. Definitely don't want to run into the spikes because that's still instant death. Be ready to move in case those toads explode from touching the ground. That's the only way you're going to be able to get rid of them. And I managed to get that just in time. If you see arrows, line yourself up with them. That way, you won't run into a wall like a moron. I'm going to take a little damage from the steam here, but that's okay. Did that like a pro. That was nice. Also want to watch out for dead ends too. You may find some power-ups, but they do lead to dead ends. I can't believe I got crushed like that. If you can, grab them as quickly as possible and then get on out of there. Especially if you've had to continue during this stage. That was terrible. Not gonna lie. Ugh. Really not doing too well here. I'm gonna get through this. Even if I have to split this into two 30-minute videos. Because I don't want these videos to be too long. I pushed it last time. No, get off of me. Stupid toads. Alright. And you have to get him into the spikes. That's the only way you can get rid of them. Sadly. Thankfully, once they jump, you don't really have to deal with them again. Which is a good thing. Here's where I died last time. I probably should have grabbed that, but oh well. There'll probably be another one somewhere. And here is section 3. When you see the pipes with the glass casings, get close. Keep on firing. Hold right, because those pipes will crush you, and it will be insta-kill. Thankfully, I'm getting through this with Willy. I don't know if anybody else's lasers will be able to do that much damage to the enemies in that quick amount of time, but I'd rather not chance it because I went through most of the stage with him. And this is why you want to switch to Bucky after all that, because of the enemies that will come at you from behind. Bucky is the only person here that has like a two-way shot compared to everyone else. And because of that, you can use that to take care of things behind you. This will prove not only useful in that section we just got through, but later on. Now here, we're taking on this weird little frog bot. You want to destroy these two things on the floor and the ceiling here. Avoiding the shots, avoiding not touching any other part of the mini-boss here. Try not to get crushed between the side of the screen and those treads, I guess you could call them. When you shoot one of the things down, the head starts spinning around and the projectiles start turning into a random way shot. This head will still be spinning around when you destroy the other tread. Just keep on shooting at it. Don't touch the head. Try to avoid as many projectiles as you can. And you'll eventually get through this. Hopefully. You'll eventually take this bad boy down. There we go. And after you take care of this mini-boss, I believe you'll get some power-ups. We got a 1-up, some points, and we got some life. This is the worst part of the entire stage. Let's use the floor to lower ourselves, and let's get in the lower left-hand corner. As Bucky. We're going to stay right here. No, we do want to stay right there. Okay. Good thing a non-spiky floor was there so I could actually reposition myself. Keep on firing. Use a two-way shot to take care of all these things. Just keep shooting at the ship itself. Ow. You do want to be ready for when the ship moves to the right afterwards, because it eventually will. Because if you touch any part of the ship at any time, that is immediate instant death. You do not want to put yourself through that. If it starts moving, switch to Deadeye. Use the three-way shot to take care of at least one of the turrets. You'll eventually shoot them off from right to left, one at a time. This thing will eventually lower. You want to avoid the shots and the lasers, and you want to use a three-way shot to shoot at the little thing here at the back where the exhaust is coming from. You want to shoot at the afterburner, as I want to call it. And you want to shoot at the ship itself as you do this. You'll eventually do quite a bit of damage. When you're able to, go up and go right and then all the way up before the laser starts firing. Start firing at the ship with Bucky's two-way shot. You'll eventually take all this down. Switch to Deadeye. Holy cow, this is a lot easier than it was in the practice run. Probably the greatest, I wouldn't say well, it is a great mistake, but probably the most common mistake you'll probably make while doing this at this point is going up and right at the front of the ship too soon before the lasers shoot up. Thankfully, it is pretty easy to get up there to the upper right-hand corner once you make it to the front of the ship again. You still want to be careful, though, because even if you touch that little laser cannon right there, that's still going to be instant death. And you know what? Because I got plenty of life, let's go ahead and shoot some toads. See if I can't get another one-up while I'm trying to do this. Probably not. Probably not. Wait here. When it lowers, you get up over to the other side. Try not to get hit. You can use other characters to shoot the back of the rocket, but I recommend using Deadeye Duck because, well, you can shoot with the three-way shot, and it's still easy to avoid the shots that track your current position. And if you were still in the lower right-hand corner, those lasers would fire fast enough to keep you from getting up to the upper right-hand corner. But that's why I say get up there before the lasers fire, because you will get hit, it will be insta-kill. A lot of insta-kill things in this game. Probably what this game is best known for. Also, it's amazing me what took me hours is now taking me minutes. Almost touched the exhaust. I don't know if that hurts you, but I don't want to risk it. And I'll probably have to do one more loop through all this. Being through here with the turrets that home in your current position, while those are still active, that is probably the hardest part because you have to avoid so much. And if you don't have any life extensions, it can be really bad. But once you get through the first loop of all this, forgot about these guys, you'll have a lot easier time destroying these turrets before you destroy the thing there that is propelling the ship forward, which is obviously going to be the last thing you're going to destroy anyway, let's face it. And can I do it? Nope, we're going to have to do one last loop. Patience is going to be a big, big virtue. Big virtue. Get all the way to the right. Now. Any later, and we probably wouldn't have been able to do it. Timing's not that bad, but you still gotta get up there in a kind of a timely manner. Gonna switch back to Deadeye here. Wait for this thing to scroll to the right. We're getting there. We are indeed getting there. Come on. Can we do this? One more loop still. That's okay. I'm a patient man. I'm a very patient man at this stage. And it's a good thing I didn't jinx myself. So, you want to know how long it took me to get through this? Just to figure out how to do this completely well, decently, I guess you could say. About 2 hours. Of fighting with a diminished life bar. Loads of continues being used. There we go. I had the feeling that loop would be the golden one. And now, I'm going to switch to Bucky. Once you're done here, we got some power-ups. We're going to grab that one up. We're going to grab those points. And we're going to grab that life extension. Be sure to grab... There will be another one that you can grab too. And you want to grab that just before you take on the Air Marshal. He's got bombs that create like an 8-way shot like that. Should have went downwards, but that's okay. I'll definitely do that next time. You want to aim for his head. Did that a little early, too early, matter of fact. You want to make sure not to get hit by the bombs or by their 8-way path of destruction there. And you also don't want to touch that flame wall. Thankfully, that flame wall does not kill you, apparently. I find that rather interesting. Maybe I just got hit by something else. And again, I should have went down. That second life extension, you can pick it up in case you continue. You just gotta be quick about it. Otherwise, you're gonna fight with, like, the lowest possible amount of life. It's still doable. You just gotta really know what you're doing and buckle down. There we go. That's when you want to go under him. He does have a pattern. Thankfully. And once you figure out that pattern, he'll be really easy to take down. Yeah, when he goes up twice on the right-hand side of the screen, like that, that's when you know you're going to have to go under him eventually. 1, 2, he goes in the middle, you go under. That's the big trick to minimizing your damage in this boss battle. And I've really got this down pat at this point. And he's done. Sit back, enjoy the ending. You've beaten Bucky O'Hare. You've finally done it. Bucky O'Hare and his bold crew disabled the Toad Mothership and escaped with their lives. Oh, I can't advance the text. The righteous proudly flies again. It ends with an IE. Come on. The Toad Menace will not be stopped with one victory. The fight will go on. Bucky O'Hare and his crew won't rest until the Aniverse is free. Let's croak toads. And with that, that is the end of Let's Play Bucky O'Hare. Holy cow, did this game get hard more than halfway through. But if you give it enough time, if you give it enough patience, and you don't give up, and of course you also power up your crew, you're going to have an easier time with this game. Also, another way to have an easier time with this game, not dying. But we kind of made it through a little bit. Didn't have that hard a time, thankfully. At least I hope we didn't. So how does this game measure up? It's definitely got that Konami standard of excellence, great graphics, nice music, sound that really fits what's going on, plenty of challenge. Thankfully, this game isn't completely unfair because you have unlimited continues. You may lose all your life extensions when you do continue, but that is a nagging flaw because you'll definitely be able to refill your health eventually and get it back up to the absolute maximum. But with enough trial and error, you can eventually make it through this game. And it definitely does help the controls are very good too. Konami never really made sloppy controls with games on the NES. They played as well as they sounded and looked. So even if it's not like the greatest game ever, like say Super Mario Bros. 3, if it's like a licensed property-based game like this, if it's from the 80s or 90s, you know that Konami actually put a decent amount of effort into a game like this. Do I recommend this game? Well, if you want a challenge, go get it. And even if you want, like, say, a little more forgiving game for the NES, even if it does have plenty of challenge, I still recommend getting this game. It is difficult, but if you persevere, you can make it through this game. You can do it. Even with all the spike traps and all the annoying enemies sometimes and all the instant death spikes, it can still be done. And of course, sections like this. Not a big fan of this kind of segment, I have to say. At least I managed to make it through it. And that's gonna stay with me for a while. At least this part kind of shows you how to get through this. Almost. I'd rather wait until it's all the way to the right and then quickly make your way up. And I guess you could stand there if you wanted to get some extra lives. Right where Deadeye Duck is standing. Rather interesting hint that I just managed to come across, I guess. Though you probably get hit by the laser eventually. Eh. Thank you for your playing. You're welcome. And thankfully this final boss, the Air Marshal himself, still easier than the ship. I still think the ship is the hardest boss in the entire game. The end. And with that, that was Let's Play Bucky O'Hare for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Great game for a licensed property-based game. Just be prepared to put up a struggle if you want to make it all the way to the end. But it's very much doable. Continues are infinite. Definitely a worthwhile challenge for any NES owner. Does pressing any buttons do anything? Because I've never actually seen the entire credits. No, it does not. Good. That is it for this Let's Play. Hopefully I'll be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be bad. Maybe it'll be somewhere in between. Who knows? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. And thanks to Chilean Retro Gamer, aka Retro, for basically putting this game in front of me, kind of, by Let's Playing it himself, and making it look like it was doable after all. And it was. See you next Let's Play.